is the rhythm of the night.
What's happening, guys? My name is OTG and I'd like to welcome you back to an F1 2013 season team review, and this time we're doing Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team. Based in Brackley, UK, team principal Ross Brawn, technical chief Bob Bell and drivers Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton took the Mercedes car to a solid second position in the constructors' standings, meaning that they will be cars number 3 and 4 for next season. Whether it will be Hamilton as 3 or Rosberg as 3, we are yet to find out. But one thing's for certain, Ross Barkley will not be returning for the 2014 season after his contract was renewal was not. They couldn't find any common ground on his contract, which is kind of what I'm trying to say here. So Nico Rosberg will be staying. Lewis Hamilton obviously staying after he signed his contract after leaving McLaren, which seemed to be the best move that he had made all season. Well, it's all season. For a while actually, it was a great decision by him because McLaren actually turned into a pretty poor team, finishing 5th with only 122 points compared to Mercedes 360 points, which is a massive gap, to be honest, and that just shows the evolution that Mercedes have had. They've actually got second, and that is down to Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. Now, Nico Rosberg did in fact pick up some more race wins. For example, he won in Monaco, England and Germany, and Lewis Hamilton only picked up one race win in Hungary. Now, the reason that Hamilton finished above him in the driver standings was his consistency. Nico Rosberg for many races he was either DNFing or having issues. So Nico Rosberg really didn't have the consistency which Hamilton did, and Hamilton was always getting top 5 finishes week in, week out, along with great pole positions. Hamilton had a long stretch of pole positions. The only people we could see actually getting a pole position were either him or Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel went on to win the Drivers' Championship. Lewis Hamilton ended up finished 4th after Mark Webber beat him in the final race of the season. Now, Mercedes-Benz are obviously powered by Mercedes-Benz, and Mercedes-Benz engines will no longer actually have McLaren as their suppliers in 2 years' time, because Honda will be taking over. Now, after joining Formula 1 in 2010, they have actually picked up no World Championships, but they have actually finished first in 4 races, 3 of them coming from this season's Formula 1 Grand Prix. So I did in fact say that Nico Rosberg picked up a win in Germany. That was actually Sebastian Vettel. I apologise for that. Rosberg actually DNF'd in that race. He only won Monaco and Silverstone. Pole positions were 9, mixed between Lewis and Nico, and they had 4 fastest laps over the course of the season. Now, they had a final score of 360 points in the Constructors, which is 6 points more than Ferrari. Lotus Renault were down in 4th, so they have actually beaten some of their main rivals, but nobody could catch Red Bull, who finished on 596 points in the Constructors' battle. Lewis Hamilton, as I said, finished 4th, and Nico Rosberg finished 6th, between the 2 Lotus drivers of Kimi Raikkonen and Romain Grosjean. This year, the Pirelli tyres were a big issue for every team on the grid, and Mercedes were no different. For example, in Britain, Silverstone, Lewis Hamilton had a complete meltdown of his tyres, ripping them to shreds on halfway through a race down the back straight. Lewis Hamilton came into the pit and successfully picked up 4th position to the delight of the home fans in the United Kingdom, but sadly couldn't pick up the race win which was on the cards. Next season, the guys will be hoping for a World Championship push as Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg look to take the Mercedes car to glory. Now, guys, what is your opinion on the matter? Do you think Mercedes had a good season, a bad season, or they just had an average season? Obviously, the last few years have been finishing below Lotus, Ferrari, McLaren and Red Bull. This year, they've jumped Ferrari, Lotus and McLaren, but nobody can seem to jump Red Bull. Guys, what do you think? Leave your opinions in the comment section below, and I will see you guys very shortly for some more news, views and information, and of course, Formula 1 2013 season team reviews in the next coming days. Bye, guys.